Yo, what's going on? We're gonna be covering Streamer University today because apparently everybody want to be a streamer. Nobody want to be a doctor. Nobody want to be a lawyer. Nobody wants to be a police officer. Firefighter. Just like the good old days. No, everybody named Mama want to be a streamer now. Now, is it sad? Maybe. Yes. It's definitely sad. As a matter of fact, it is sad. It is sad because, even though I'm all for do what you want to do, but there should not be a reason why you see a whole bunch of millions and millions of people outside of a building for one streamer. So they can, to enter a building for one streamer so they can become, well, I guess kind of in a way and sort of kind of get some sort of recognition in streaming, I guess. Apparently everybody thinks Streamer University is the golden way to becoming the top streamer. You know what I'm saying? So we're going to be looking at clips and we're going to be seeing what's going on in the streamer world. The streaming world of streaming. You know what I'm saying? Streamer University, we're going to be seeing what's going on in the streaming world, looking at some clips and giving my thoughts. You know what I'm saying? Let's get right into it. Streamer University in-person aftermath. Oh my God. I mean, there was millions of people outside.
Cenat, do you want to know what I could bring to the table?
What? I hope you find me. Ma'am. You know what you need to find? An orphan home for all them kids. Because, ma'am, you're clearly worried about the wrong stuff. You thought that was really going to get you into Streamer University.
They call me Alo, and kids, they just be saying anything. But people want to know, how do I do it with 9 kids? And honestly, I really don't know. But this will be an opportunity for them to see for themselves because I just do it. Ma'am.
What are you doing with your life? You got about 6, 7, not even, you got more than 6, 7. You got 13 kids and you're worried about Streamer University. I'm pretty sure you're like 30-some years old, ma'am. Get some help. Please just get some help. You have about 13 of them little kids and you're worried about Streamer University. You should get me in Streamer University because I got 13 kids and, I want them to see me in Streamer University because I just do it. That is my reasoning. I just do it. Put me in Streamer University because I got 13 kids and I just do it.
You choose me to be a freshman at Streamer University, I will be that missing piece that you're looking for because I will be that example that you can do whatever you want to do. All you have to do is just do it. Just do it. Doesn't matter if you have 9 kids, just do it. This is my application into Streamer University as a freshman. And I hope that we can make things better.
Ma'am, Streamer University is not the... Oh, Jesus Christ. Ma'am, there's so many ways. So many better ways. If you need the money, there's so many better ways. Streamer... do people think... people are treating Streamer University like it's just the golden land, the promised land. Jesus Christ. Man, if you need the money, there's so many ways. I'm pretty sure you got a job. There are so many ways you could get so much money without having to be a streamer. You got what? You got crypto. You got crypto. You got day trading. You got what else? AI finance channels, faceless channels. What else? Real estate wholesaling. Ma'am, there's so many ways. Streamer University. This is what you think is going to help you. The last thing you should be worried about is Streamer University. Change your priorities. For the kids. Change your priorities, ma'am. Please. Let me go. Slayer. That's what Slayer said. Oh my God.
Sierra! Sprague! Sierra! Sierra! Sprague. Oh my God! No! What happened to our Mikey? Oh my God!
Oh my God! People are treating this. Wait, hold on now. Wait, no, we gotta see more.
You're not black! You're not at Streamer University! 82.5% of acceptances were black. Not that there's a problem.
I disagree. From some of the clips I've seen, matter of fact, we just seen a clip. There was a white girl, a white lady, a white woman who just went crazy from getting accepted. Then I seen another clip that we just saying, light skinned chubby dude. You know what I'm saying? And some of those more clips. You know, Asians, Latinas. There was Sophie. What's her name? A guy just brought her up. You know, she's also Latina. You know, so this is cap. Pretty much, it's pretty much cap. You know what I'm saying? Oh my God. People are treating this like this is the promised land. Am I missing something? Oh my God. Oh my God. Oh my God. Oh my God. Streamer University. Oh my God. Are you all right? Are you okay? Man, it's not that deep. All right. I'm pretty sure you're going to be there, for a few days. For a few days. Ma'am. It's not that deep. Like, imagine if people was this excited for when they get job applications, get accepted into jobs. Even with these NFL players, basketball players get drafted. They more excited than them. These NFL players that's getting multi-million-dollar deals. Streamer University, they screaming. They finna have a heart attack.
Congratulations to everybody who made it to Streamer University. But take it from me, I'm somebody who's been a full-time content creator for the last 8 years, and I pay all my bills. I make decent money doing this. Kai has given you guys a way to get on. So basically, if you're not monetized, I guarantee you'll be monetized on multiple platforms once you get to Streamer University. But what happens next is all up to you. You have to keep the momentum going after Streamer University is over if you want to keep the income flowing. If I could give you any advice, don't just keep it to this Twitch thing, because Twitch is very time consuming. You got to be live, you got to be entertaining. It's a lot that comes with it. Make sure you getting your YouTube numbers up there so you can get monetized and start vlogging. Make sure you get your tick.
One thing I do have to say, for just because you're in Streamer University, that doesn't automatically mean you're going to gain a lot of followers. You know what I'm saying? If you're not a likable person, if you're not putting yourself out there, if you're not networking, putting yourself in front of a lot of cameras, the big creators, the medium creators, if you're not going to everybody, if you're just staying in your room, don't expect to go nowhere. Don't expect to get no type of followers, no type of base, don't expect that. You got to be putting yourself out there. You got to put yourself in front of the big cameras. Otherwise, you ain't going to go nowhere. I don't really see the small creators benefiting from this. Didn't Mr. KC have a Streamer University last year? I don't never hear from any of the streamers who was in Streamer University last year. I don't never hear of any of them. All right.
Come on.
All right.
Come on. You answered it. Come on. What the fuck happened to you?
Hi, I'm a mom, and today I watch my kids' hearts break in real time. Thank God I've taught them how to hold on to hope, because watching their anxiety go up and down for 6 hours while Kai announced the names for Streamer University was an emotional roller coaster, and they had me up way past my bedtime just in case their names were called. Okay. Congratulations to everyone who made it. You all deserve it, and we're genuinely happy for you all. Thank you, Kai. But something in my spirit keeps telling me this story isn't over yet.
I've been saying all you guys post all this Screaming University content, making a fool of yourselves. Let me tell you what you need to hear, not what you want to hear to make you feel good.
Yeah.
Screamer University is not going to make you a full-time content creator.
Thank you. Someone with common sense. People are treating this, and like I said, I'm not hating, I'm just being honest. People are treating this like it's finna be a life-changing golden ticket to becoming a top streamer. No, it's not. I can guarantee you 9 times out of 10, all of the top streamers came up by themselves. How much you wanna bet? You could give me the top 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 100 of the top streamers in the world. I don't watch streaming like that, but I can guarantee you the 100 top streamers in the world came up by themselves. Did not go to Streamer University to become the top streamer. Bro, becoming a top content creator is about strategy. It's not about Gang, at the end of the day, you're entering what somebody else built. You know what I'm saying? You can go in there, you get a little, like I said, you get a little bit of attention, you know, people gonna know you, but that don't mean they gonna follow you. That don't mean they gonna care about you after. It's just good for the moment because it's his stuff. He's not streaming, so they're gonna check you out because you're under his name. But after that, bye-bye, on to the next. That's the truth, okay? At the end of the day, you have to build this stuff by yourself. It don't matter. Like, all these people getting emotional. Oh my God, he didn't choose me. Gang, it doesn't matter. Build it by yourself. Build it by yourself. 80%, 90% of streamers, the top streamers who are financially stable and making tons of money from streaming, content creation, came up by themselves with strategy. It wasn't luck, it was strategy. It was posting 20 times a day and having a strategy behind each post. Behind each post, it was a certain strategy that they used by constantly putting out and getting results back and knowledge back from what they was posting, and they kept on putting out, and then they was finding strategies to then they kept on using the strategies to keep on coming up, and they came up off the strategies, and next thing you know, they're a top streamer. It didn't take luck. It took strategy. It took becoming undeniable. It didn't take going to somebody else's streamer university, thinking that it's just a golden ticket to the promised land of being one of the top streamers. Name me one streamer. Name me one streamer. And I don't watch streaming like that, but maybe y'all do. You know what I'm saying? Name me one streamer who's big, who went to streamer university, won. I know there was a first streamer university he had. This is the second one. That's what I'm getting. It's the second one. Name me one streamer from the first streamer university, who is big, who is constantly being talked about. Are they top 50 streamers in the world? Are they top 100 streamers in the world? Give me. You know, there's 50 plus streamers on this list. You know, I'm pretty sure there was 50 plus streamers on the last list. Give me one out of those 50 plus. Give me any one of those streamers who is a top streamer today. Stop stressing over it. Build this by yourself. It's really not. It's hard, but it's not. But it's very simple. Anybody can become a big content creator, a big streamer. Anybody can do it. It's very simple. You keep posting. Have a money strategy. Have a connection strategy to where you can connect with the viewer and have a support base building strategy. Something that's going to keep on gaining you followers and subscribers. You know, a method. You do this in systems. You come up with systems and you come up with a strategy and you keep pushing the strategy. It's that simple. It's really that simple. It's hard, but it's very simple. Everything in life is hard, but you can get anything you want out of life. If you want to be a top content creator, a top streamer, you don't need to go to stream university. You don't. I didn't even apply. I didn't care to. You don't need it. You don't. You can do this by yourself. You can. There's thousands of big content creators who don't build it up by themselves, by what I just told y'all. Coming up with a strategy and using that strategy, using that method that's gaining you followers, that's gaining you views, and keep on doing it. Keep posting it, keep sucking it dry. Force it in people's faces. A strategy that's working. Until you get to that 100,000 subscriber, you get, 10,000, you keep building the views up, the watch time up, the first 30 seconds, you do the same thing. Keep doing the same thing that's working.
I'm gonna post those videos as you building your community and stand in people's face.
Thank you.
Stand consistent at what you do, bro. A lot of y'all are trying to chase clout. You're trading your identity for popularity. And that's not what's going to make you a full-time content creator, bro.
Yeah.
You got to show the world who you are. You got to grind. You got to wake up when nobody else want to wake up. And you got to believe in your vision, all right? Never minimize your potential.
So right.
Never bow down to other people just to be relevant.
Yeah.
Always remember that. Stop trying to hang out with the crowds and do what everybody else is doing. And do what other people haven't seen you do.
He's so right. Wake up when nobody wants to wake up. Wake up before everybody else. Stay consistent. Be true to you. Show the world who you are, and keep forcing that content down people's throat. He's so right. That's what I just said. There's going to be a lot of people who go to streaming university, and I'm not. Once again, I'm not. Look, congratulations, but look, hey, let's just keep it real. So gonna be a lot of people. There's the small streamers, the medium streamers, the people who got names. It's gonna be a lot of them who go to Streamer University, and guess what? You're not gonna care about them after. You're not gonna care. And guess what? There's gonna be you who put in more work than all of them who went to Streamer University. And guess what? You're gonna be the top streamer. Meanwhile, everybody who went to Streamer University, nobody cares about them. And I just gave it a buck. Name me one person from last year who's a big streamer. Matter of fact, name me one person who's an underground streamer who came from Streamer University last year. One person. One. Who's on a path to becoming one of the big streamers. Not the top streamer, but one of them who's on a path. Name me one. You don't know. You don't know. Why? Because it don't matter. You're joining somebody else's kingdom, domain, something that they've built. You're walking into what they built. You're not the main character. You know what I'm saying? You are a side character. Whether you want to accept it or not, you're a side character. You're not the main character. You're a side character. You have to be going towards every big streamer, almost looking like a leech in a way, like a leech, like a clout chaser. Not saying that that's bad. Because at the end of the day, you have a business. Like, streaming is your business. Like, you stream, that's your business. And you're marketing your business. You have to put yourself in front of a big audience. But they think it's like cloud chasing. But at the end of the day, to become a big streamer, you have to put yourself in front of big audience. Like, all the big streamers in there, you have to put yourself in front of their audience. Because you're marketing your business. You're marketing what you want to do. You're marketing your streaming platform. You're bringing people in to your business. You're bringing people in. So most of these streamers don't do that. They don't want to do that because it's quote unquote clout chasing. When in reality, it's not clout. You're marketing your business. You're marketing, like, it's literally marketing. But a lot of them going to go in there, stay in their room, expect the big streamers to come to them, and guess what? They're going to be stuck in the same position that they was in before they came in.
We finna just go use this shit as motivation, my nigga. This shit finna be mad fucking motivation, bro. Real shit, bro. I know I don't get paid to be me, bro. I don't get paid to be me, bro. I know that Spider-Man shit pays, bro. So realistically, until we get paid to be me, bro, I know that, like... Jobs, bro. Jobs. Like, jobs, bro. Jobs. Come on, bro. If you need money, there's so many... Like, girl, yo, Jesus Christ. I want to say this to everybody anybody who want to be an inspiring content creator, thinking that it's the promised land for you making a bunch of money. It's not true. Pretty sure he has millions of followers. See, he was with, I'm pretty sure he was with Kai before. He just said himself, he's not making money. He's not making enough money to be able to take care of himself. So what does that tell you? A lot of these content, bro, you don't get paid. You don't get paid a living for making content. Unless you're a top content creator, one of the top. You're not making past $3,000, $2,000 a month for making content. You do not need to be a big content creator to become rich. I'm going to say that again. You don't need to be a big content creator to become rich. You can be somebody with 1,000 followers, under 1,000 followers, 500 followers, have 500 followers, and guess what? Make $10,000 a month. You don't need to be a top content creator. Coming from me, who make, decent amount of money, not from this. This ain't paying me nothing. I'm only getting paid a few hundred dollars. I'm gonna keep it a buck. But this is not my main source. It's like maybe the least. My most subscribers and followers on here, and I get paid crumbs. But I get paid the most from stuff that I don't need followers for. I just need my skill. And I get paid hundreds to thousands. But that should tell you, you're not getting paid a lot. I mean, that's why I look at these content creators who be crying and be treating this like this is just the life, this is the promised land, the golden ticket for you to make a bunch of money. No. You can get a Streamer University. Guess what? You're not going to make thousands of dollars a month. There's still work for you to put in. You're still going to have to put in a bunch of work. You're probably only going to make a few hundreds, probably at the most. But you're not making thousands unless you become so undeniable. But it's rare. You have to be putting yourself in all of the big streamers. You have to be in front of all of the big streamers, marketing your business, your streaming business, for you to make a living. At least $3,000, $4,000 a month off what you trying to do. You're not going to be making, if you just sitting in your room expecting that you're just going to start making thousands of dollars after Streamer University,
you're delusional. And it's not wrong to be delusional, but you also got to be like the realistic delusion. You know what I'm saying? You know, the realistic delusion. There's levels to this delusion stuff. So like even with him, he over here crying, like talking about, yo, bro, I'm not getting paid enough to be me. Bro, you don't need, there's so many ways you can become rich. You can sell merch, do affiliate links, do sponsors, sell something. I'm just keeping it a buck. For you to make a living, you have to be getting millions of views back to back. The only thing this could really help you with like content is like opportunity. Like if you want to be like sponsors, like I said, like being a model, you know, stuff like that. Building a little base to where the higher ups see value in you because you have a base, so they use you to promote their product and you take that deal and you get paid. You know, that's the only thing. But you shouldn't get paid off of content by yourself. There's people who have 500 followers making $20,000 a month, gang. Like, oh my God.
University.
Oh my God. Yeah. Apparently streaming university is the promised land. It's the promised land. You know, it's like heaven. It's like going to heaven, you know. Yeah. It's definitely a great comparison with these type of reactions.
Ass motherfuckers out here need to get it on my soul, on my mama, on my grandma. Rakai, talk about all that shit and say, man. We need to get that shit.
Yo, where's the doctors? Where's the doctors? Where's the doctors? Where's the firemen? Where are the police? Hello? Mechanics? Hello? That is streamer university for y'all. Nobody want to be a doctor. Nobody want to be a nurse. Nobody want to be a police officer. Nobody want to be a fireman. Nobody want to be a pilot. Everybody want to be a streamer. Everybody want to be a streamer. Are we screwed? Maybe. We're maybe screwed. But we are now in a world where everybody want to be a streamer. And if you're not a streamer, there's something wrong. And you want to know what the crazy part is? A lot of these people who want to be streamers are missing out on so much money because if only they knew how big of a streamer you have to be to not only make a living past $4,000, even $4,000, you have to be up there, gang. Like, and if you think, you know, shout out to these streamers, shout out to the streamers who go into streamer university. But gang, if you are going into streamer university, you better be marketing your business in front of all these big streamers. Don't be sitting in your dorm expecting people to come to you. You got to be a real salesman. Treat this like a business. Put yourself in front of the big audience, the big streamers, the masses. And if you don't do that, don't expect nothing much out of this. Because let me tell you something. If you're not getting at least 2,000 views, you're not making a living. You are not going to be making a living. You got to at least... Do you know how hard it is to even get 2,000 views watching you consistently? At least get 2,000 views. If you can't even get 2,000 views, you don't even expect to be making no living. You know what I'm saying? So you better be putting yourself out there. You know what I'm saying? Do people genuinely think that being a streamer is going to make you a living? Like, I feel like I have a pretty decent following of over 10,000, 20,000 followers on these platforms. And I can tell you, I don't release thousands of videos. Gang, the money is not you. Ooh, oh my God. Like, if anybody knows, I know, okay, the money is, you have to be getting millions of views back to back for you to even make $3,000 a month. You're not making bread off of content alone. You have to have a business on the side. Like, a lot of these content creators who are big, they have a strategy. They have clothing brands, affiliate links, sponsors. That's how they make their money. They're not making money just off their content. And that's just the truth. Unless they're getting millions of views. For them to make $4,000, $5,000 a month. They get millions of views back to back. Each and every day they posting. You know, good luck to all the streamers who go to stream university, you know what I'm saying? But I want y'all to tell me one thing. Just answer one question. Still, I want you to name me one streamer. And I don't even watch streaming. I don't watch streaming. But 9 times out of 10, there's nobody from last year or whenever Streamer University was. I don't know when was Streamer, whatever it was. You can't name me one person who's even close to being one of the top streamers. One person. Out of what? 50 plus. Name me one person. And I'm not saying that to hate, but I'm saying that to say a lot of these people treat Streamer University as if it's just a golden ticket to becoming a top streamer. That's not the case, bro. You're joining something that somebody else built. It's like entering a domain, a castle that was built by one person. You're coming in and people are like, oh my God, a new person. Oh my God. What's your name? Oh my God. We like you. We like you're new. You're special. We want to get to know you. Okay, cool. Now you leave to go build your castle. Maybe a few gonna remember you, but for the most part, nobody gonna care about you after you leave. Nobody gonna care. You left the domain that this one person built. You left. You went in for a few days. You left. Nobody gonna care. Why? Because the next person gonna come in and they gonna care about that person. You left, and guess what? Only maybe like 5 people gonna remember you, but the rest not gonna care about you. At the end of the day, you gotta build this by yourself regardless. You gotta build it by yourself regardless. It's cool little attention for a few days, but after that, gang, you gonna have to build this by yourself still. You still gonna have to build this by yourself. And I'm saying that goes into me saying name one of the top streamers. I'm not saying that to hate, but I'm saying that to say you don't need to be in Streaming University or be in these top, things, these big gigantic promotions, that's happening for you to be what you want to be. You got, at the end of the day, the top streamers of today built this by themselves. Most of these people who got to where they're trying to get to in life, they didn't get there by luck. They got there by building it day by day by themselves. You got to do this by yourself regardless. You don't need to be in anything from anybody from the masses to be where you want to be in life. You just have to stay true to you. Stay true to you. Work smarter, not harder, and be consistent with that each and every day, and wake up before everybody else does and be ahead of the game each and every day and be consistent with that. And you need to be making constant action throughout the day. Do that for 6 months and you're going to be where you want to be, point blank. And you might not be exactly where you want to be, but you're going to be closer than you was 6 months ago. You're going to be closer than you was 6 months ago. I can guarantee you. How much you want to bet? There's going to be a streamer who's not in Streamer University. There's going to be a streamer who's going to be bigger than all them people who went to Streamer University in the next 3 months. Somebody who you didn't completely popped out of nowhere, getting 10,000 views, getting 10,000 viewers, who wasn't even in Streamer University, getting more views than everybody who's in Streamer University. Whole time, and nobody remember nobody from Streamer University, but everybody gonna know the person who built this by himself, disciplined his habits, and built his platform by himself. He gonna be getting 10,000 views, being one of the top streamers, and he wasn't even in Streamer University. That's how it happens. I can guarantee you, after the last Streamer University, there's probably tons of big streamers, and none of them went to Streamer University. Can we agree? Because there have been some streamers I done heard of. They became big by building up their platforms by themselves. That's all you gotta do. That's all you gotta do. Is it hard? Yes. But is it simple? Yes. Can you obtain what you want in life? Yes, you can. But you have to become undeniable. You have to wake up each and every day and become eat good, discipline your habits, put in more action, make more decisions than you do thinking and talking, put more action forth, and control your emotions. And take notes. Don't work harder, because you can work hard, but still not get nowhere. You have to work smart, like I said. Work smart and be consistent with working smart throughout the day by putting forth action constantly, and do that for 6 months. You might not be where you want to be in 6 months, but you're going to be closer than you was 6 months ago. And with that being said, make sure you like the video, subscribe for more. Let me know what more topics I should cover. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, let me know what more topics I should cover. Subscribe for more, like the video. You know what I'm saying? Please, you know what I'm saying? Thank you. And if you want more of these type of videos, if you want more, subscribe. Peace, positivity, love. Stay great, stay amazing, stay legendary, and stay blessed. Have a great day.